And I think that's why I feel so strongly about Bob Chandler's casual attitude about things that I find terribly important. And in a way, I envy him, too. Because I envy all young people. Their lives stretching endlessly ahead of them. I guess what I'm really trying to say, Jessie, is that I'd like to be able to come to you as a young man.
John, please don't do that. You are a young man.
No, Jessie. I feel young. I want the same things. Perhaps even more strongly because they're more precious to me now.
Dr. Lincoln.
Dr. Brewer?
Jess, is Steve in his office?
Yes, I think he is, Phil.
Thank you very much.
Phil? How is Dr. Prentice, really?
Well, I'm not pleased with his progress so far. That's what I want to talk to Steve about.
Thank you for telling me.
Come in.
Hello, Steve.
Oh, hello, Phil.
The reason I came in, I was wondering if you've seen the latest test results on Dr. Prentice.
Yes, I have.
What do you think?
Well, I was just looking at his EKG. It doesn't look too good.
I don't think so either. Shows persistent changes in the anterior wall of the heart.
Yes. And it looks like a continuing elevation of the ST segments.
It's like the beginning of an aneurysm of the wall.
I'm afraid he could develop a ventricular aneurysm.
What do we do, Steve? We tell him the results of the test. As a doctor, he knows what it means.
Well, I don't want to deceive him, Phil.
Oh, I don't want to do that either.
And I don't want to frighten him. That would be the worst thing we could do for his heart.
Might even precipitate another attack.
Well, look, suppose we tell him that the heart muscle hasn't healed yet, and then we'll keep a close watch on it.
We have to be together on what we tell him.
Yes, we do. You know, when he was in here yesterday, I emphasized the importance of rest.
How's he doing at home? Is he staying calm, not getting upset?
Well, I'm not sure. His daughter is dating a married man, and Prentice is certainly against that. There seems to be a lot of emotional tension around the house.
Oh, no, that's no good. I told her how important it was not to upset her father.
Yes, and Jessie did, too. But apparently she has a strong feeling for this man.
Steve, maybe Jess can help. He seems to have a lot of confidence in her. Would you talk to her?
Yes, I might do that. She does seem to have a calming influence on him.
That would sure help at this point.
Oh, Jessie, Dr. Hardy wants to see you. He's in his office.
Oh, thanks, Lizzie. Well, I might as well go in now. Oh, thank you.
Come in.
You want to see me, Steve?
Oh, yes, Jessie. Sit down, won't you?
All right, thank you.
I wanted to talk to you about Dr. Prentice.
You're very worried about him, aren't you?
Yes, and so is Phil. He's not recovering from his coronary the way we hoped. We can't tell how serious it really is, but the test results aren't too good. He could develop a ventricular aneurysm.
Oh, Steve.
The thing is, we've got to protect him. Right now, he's in a precarious situation. What might happen is what concerns us most.
What can I do?
I don't know, Jessie. You're a lot closer to his personal situation than I am. Phil and I agree that it would be unwise to tell him the real condition. And, of course, there's that problem with his daughter.
Yeah, he's been very concerned about her, more than necessary, I think. I've tried to tell him that, but it doesn't do very much good.
I've thought about bringing him back to the hospital where we might be able to protect him. Now, what do you think, Jessie?
Frankly, I think that would worry him, and I think also he'd be more concerned about Polly.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree with you. He'd probably guess why we were doing it.
Yeah. I'll get over there this afternoon. See what I can do, if anything.
Oh, I know you're a comfort to him.
Comfort, yeah. I'll try anyway.
Good.
I'm wondering about Polly, if maybe it would be better for her to know the truth about her father. I mean, I have the feeling that she has the impression that he's almost well.
Well, you'd know better than I, Jessie.
I agree with you. I mean, I think we should do anything that we can to protect him, so maybe there'd be some value in telling her what his condition is. Except I hate to frighten her.
Well, I'll leave that up to you, Jessie. I know you mean a lot to John. You know, he asked me if he was an idiot to someday think he might ask you to marry him, but he wanted to be sure of his medical future before he asked you for any commitment.
Steve, I care so much that... I know myself too well. And I know that I cannot make any commitment. I'm not ready to.
Well, knowing John, I'm sure he wouldn't even want a commitment until he was fully recovered.
That's not very certain now, is it?
I wanted you to know all the facts, Jessie.
Thank you for telling me, Steve.
Jessie, did you order quinidine from the pharmacy?
Yeah, Dr. Brewer wanted it for Mrs. Rathbone.
Oh, I'm glad you told me. I was about to send it back.
I'm sorry, it should have been on the order form. I had it on her chart.
Okay.
Listen, Leslie, have you got a dime?
There it is?
Yeah.
Sure. Here you are.
Thank you. Excuse me. John, Jessie.
Oh, Jessie, what a wonderful surprise.
Listen, I was thinking about you, and I sort of thought I might stop over after work if it were all right.
All right. You've made my day. Can you stay for dinner?
Oh, thanks very much, but I don't think I ought to do that tonight. I'll see you later, though. Do me a favor also. Will you try and get some rest in the meantime?
Oh, of course I will, Jessie. Now, don't you worry. I feel fine.
Good.
You don't know how good it is to hear from you.
I'll see you later, then.
All right. Bye-bye, Jessie.
Bye. Gillespie.
Oh, I let her go for the afternoon.
Oh, you let her go for the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So you're answering doors, right? Doing everything yourself, jumping up and down?
Oh, what's wrong with that? Yeah, let me have her coat.
Thank you.
Well, I must say it's good to see you.
It's always good to see you.
I'm flattered that you dropped by.
I've been looking forward to it all afternoon. If you're not going to ask me to sit down immediately, please will you sit down?
Oh, I'm stupid, Jessie. Sorry, of course. I'm not that feeble.
Oh, John, I know you're not that feeble. I'm sorry.
Can I get you a cup of coffee or something?
Oh, gee, no, thank you. I drank too much at the hospital. Polly's not home then either, hmm?
No, she's probably with Bob Chandler. She usually sees him after school.
Well, student-teacher inevitable, I guess.
I can't control it anyhow. She said this morning that she might be late.
You know, I was thinking about Polly this afternoon. Seems to me the fact that she hasn't deceived you at all about this is a very healthy sign.
Is it? Or is she just being indifferent, not caring?
Oh, John, she couldn't possibly do that. It's obvious that she cares very deeply about you.
But not enough to give up this married man. You won't get it, Jessie. It's just the paper boy.
Sorry.
Thank you, Franklin. Gosh, it's good to have you here.
Oh, gosh, I'm glad I had the impulse. I picked up the telephone because I felt like seeing you.
You're not just checking up on how I'm doing.
Mixed motivations. You know, once a nurse. And then, too, I like to check on you occasionally on the off chance that you're taking care of yourself.
I'm glad to know you care.
You know I care.
Jessie, I thought after my checkup yesterday that Steve was especially reticent. He usually gives me all the details, and this time he just emphasized how long it would take. I'd have to have a lot of rest. Mustn't get upset. He told me what I know, but not a thing that I don't know.
Well, you do know that Steve will always be perfectly honest with you.
Yes, I know he'll tell me what he knows, but not what he's afraid of. I guess I was hoping that he'd say that everything is great, I have nothing to fear. I can't help being impatient.
That's one thing you mustn't do.
Well, perhaps it seems ridiculous under the circumstances, but oh, I have one good reason for wanting to get well soon. That reason's you.
That makes me very proud. But you have other reasons for wanting to get well, too.
Yes, of course, it's Polly. She needs me now more than ever, but oh, the main reason is you, Jessie.
John, you're a doctor. You know how important it is that you be patient. You need rest. You need
Jessie, you're not hearing me. I'm trying to tell you that I love you. No. I don't want to put you on the spot, but well, you can see how frustrating this is for me.
Please, will you try to understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying that you cannot afford to think of anything else now except getting well.
Yes, I know that, Jessie. I must rest, take it easy, relax, but well, I want to be courting you, Jessie. I want to show you how exciting, how wonderful life could be for us. I don't want to take it easy.
We'll have so much time for that.
You're not saying no? Well, I can't ask for more than that.
Well, I can. I can ask for you to concentrate on getting well. That's the most important thing in the world right now.
Oh, Jessie, I know it really is the most important thing. More so now than ever before.
John, so do I. I want... John, you won't ask me to make a commitment now that I'm not able to make, will you?
No, of course not, Jessie. But I want you to know that something's come alive inside me that I thought was long dead. And that because of you.
aside from anything else, that's a very great compliment.
I didn't mean it just as a compliment. I mean that I love you. Well, it's sad that all this should happen now, but it doesn't make it any less real. And I will get well. All right, now, I know you can't forget that I'm a patient. You have to humor me, but it won't always be like this. I'm willing to wait for not too long.